If y'all want to watch. Hey, Black, somebody trying to play you?
Yeah, I'm hitting up. He hitting me up now. And they killed the man because he killed the dog. Good job, Night Train.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visitors getting the win there. So they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Allen to throw it. Toward the sideline, he will.
I'll try to throw that early as hell.
Keep the feet inbounds. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. The Ravens at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
What'd you say?
It always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as well.
They allowed us, so somebody did some cheating shit, so they allowed us to do a CPU trade. And I traded Mike Evans over to them.
Allen off the play fake. He's gonna rifle
Got it.
Deep left side.
Oh.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
Really off.
Message that this secondary is going to be tested because even
I went and got Olave and Cameron Jones. I mean, Cam Jordan.
On 2nd and 10, Allen throw left side complete. That's Andrews. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal.
Outside.
They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes the running back can get too greedy. Try to hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards.
The Rams, you can't play customs in this league.
And not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
And they're going to get this down near the 45-yard line.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you can create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone
Got him.
involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins.
I figured Spinner was coming.
On the season. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost
Peters is gone. I traded him the first season. I traded him the first season. He got traded with Lamar. Him and Lamar went to Dallas.
They keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if
You
they can
can't.
continue
The
that future
trade's
drive.
over with.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
I don't know what offseason is. No. In this weather, I'm definitely going aggressive. Oh, this nigga got Jonathan Taylor now too. Okay.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. Jalen Armour-Davis, the one to get the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over in the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Good job, Queen.
Couple up to the 22.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete.
Good job.
Took a shot. Couldn't get it.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against the secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
This is a waiver boy headed straight for the sidelines. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient at picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh, baby. You just see that? Hit that nigga with the stutter step.
2 touchdowns, Charles. A great start to this ball game for them.
That's the second time I scored off that Jake Sweet.
They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns,
And defense, they fast, B.
to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides
Oh, wow, I missed it.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Nah, because I just took it for granted. The wind took it. A 17-mile-per-hour wind. God damn. What the fuck are we in a monsoon?
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough
No, that was a pick. Give me the pick. Go the pick. Go the pick. Go the pick. Go the pick.
They get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one. Well, how about the challenge?
That was a fucking pick. They fucking.
Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, he's got some
Oh, he got me with the fucking run. Jonathan Taylor.
middle of the field. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about. He threw a pick. It never fails. When somebody throw a pick, it doesn't go down. They throw a touchdown or get a touchdown run right afterwards. And he misses his field goal. Yo, that wind vicious. I'm no longer kicking field goal. That wind vicious, B.
So with the missed PAT in his rear,
I ain't never seen 17-mile-per-hour winds. This nigga kicking it out of back, bro.
they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick return.
I know he tight as fuck right now.
Extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone,
Oh, you'll stay away?
they start
Cool,
at
thanks.
25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And some room to maneuver. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That burst good for 20 and a first down. After one, it's 13-6.
He hit that nigga with that fire.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Allen now looks to throw. That is
Come on, Bateman. You gotta take that in, B.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Really nice.
Bateman, you gotta take that in, bro.
5 yards.
That'll be a touchdown for you, Bateman.
12, it's 1st and 10.
Oh.
Now Allen. Now the
Oh, he was so open.
just inside the 20 and the 19. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss.
He sent that at me. Good blitz. He sent that blitz at me. That little hesitation from that dude had me stuck for a second. I'll take that though.
Push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
What the fuck? No way.
It's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks
No, but he threw it away from him.
at their own 12-yard line.
He was open.
Popular culture. This one's going to leave a mark because
They gave him the bad animation on that throw and threw it right away from him.
teammates have to give the quarterback right now.
Fuck! I should just.
What's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
The Steeler offense here about ready for
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Wow. It wasn't even going to him.
Past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Footing's definitely going to be an issue because it's tough to make those quick cuts that you used to make it on a soggy track. In fact, a Hall of Fame runner once told me, cut on your heels in this type of weather. Gives you better balance.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He'll drop to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. The broken tackle.
All right, come on.
Create much space down just beyond the 35. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get down to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it
What's his name had it, but he fucking froze.
I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the 1st down.
That 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. First and 10, it's Patterson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 95 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
That wasn't no draw, that was a counter.
Already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the
Usually counters usually don't even fucking work, but they do it that time.
You get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
Wow, come on, stop missing these tackles.
Here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
All right, so if he's gonna run through Taylor again, okay.
Again, it's Taylor. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold just a couple and force a third down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
There you go. Good job.
Out of that one. And the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So they're going to sideline and talk over what to do next. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Back to throw here. Going for the deep ball.
There we go. Good job, dude.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Steelers tried it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. Here on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on second down, Allen.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Into a sea of bodies and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
He wasn't even pressured.
Shy of midfield.
Those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last
Wow.
picks on his team's last two drives and double-digit
My nigga was open and they just did me.
rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
The Steeler offense here about ready.
That just pissed me off, bro.
Great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. There's Johnson.
Yeah, just give him, yeah.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the
Thanks,
red zone.
Madden, bro. This shit here.
The second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So
The one time that I need a fucking pass to go past it.
now for first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Thank you.
Drops in and it's intercepted. Picked up by
Get the fuck up, nigga.
and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard
Nah.
line.
Nah, don't affect that thing.
Interception. It's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in a second.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he...
And the ball is free.
No, get out.
The Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed.
Oh my god.
Been a costly mistake.
Like,
but as it
really?
turns out, they keep possession.
can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone.
Like, come on, B.
The ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team. Fumble recovered. They still have an...
And this is
Thank you.
intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
A final shot before half for Allen.
What? Are you serious?
For the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Are you seriously kidding me?
It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Yup.
The tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. Earl. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception. Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be too simple. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word. Oski.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football. And the other team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. They'll set up to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Scary on him fly, but it falls to the ground. Brings up fourth down.
There is something to a game plan. Trying to keep the defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for the loss.
What? Madden, why are you keep on fucking me?
Curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and this defense will take over right at midfield. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
This shit just steady fucking me. Are you? Yeah, let Jonathan Taylor just. Oh my God, this game.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go to the ground again with Taylor. There's a nice move. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah,
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. It's caught. Well, the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? One more time with Dobbins. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They run once more with Taylor. Tough sledding. They lose a yard down the field.
Interesting and trying such a good defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field. Despite seeing multiple tight ends that came out of the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They turn to Taylor.
Get that shit. Good shit, D.
He got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
There we go. Duvernay.
Set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough
Oh my God!
Losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
El gacho en mi pantalones. El gacho en mis pantalones.
From behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Thank you. Thank you. Finally gave me the picks I needed from this boy. Been leaving that shit open for Lord Jesus don't know how long.
On 1st and 10.
Oh, Boy, put the moves on him right there. That boy got shook crazy.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
You got me turning me on.
Offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
You dropped that slime on G?
Up there, it'll be 2nd and 8. Here's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid
Damn.
the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has
Told him.
You might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he's going to be taken.
There you go, Bateman, baby. Bateman again.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
A handoff running left is Dobbins.
And then Dobbins finishes out with Bateman with the secure blocks. Bateman out there just blocking everything. There we go. There we go, boys.
And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, you got to kick that shit into the wing.
After is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Take it in at the 3. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well,
especially the quarterback. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to look deep down the field and unable to connect. Incomplete. You don't forget they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
He said, not all the time.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Throwing now is Allen.
No, he did drop that.
And incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd and goal, Allen dancing to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. picked up by a Keller Witherspoon. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Well, going deep here for Taylor. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
She got her body done, D. She had kids. She got her body done.
They're going to look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. There's Pat Fryermuth. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
That's it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Don't need it all back at once. They figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very low.
You think Cash Dog white? Cash Dog got a nicer body.
They'll look to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that
Who?
scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything. It's a sack, and it's down.
Myles Garrett to end the game. Good shit, Myles.
Dobbins running out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire
Jan
game.
Ioko? Jan Ioko?
Can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. So getting 5 yards there on the catch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down. Back to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town, but now
They're down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Is actually going to throw it here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Anthony Averett picks it. And the Steelers come up with a late turnover. It will probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Baltimore, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.
Oh, Lord. Now she got him hooked to the flute. Oh.
They stupid. They put the picture of Tom Brady's ex-wife next to Sam.
Well, she's not an ex-wife yet, but they send them because
Davidson.
that other broad.
They cut out a picture and put the nigga that was with Kim Kardashian right next to her. He was like, he's at it again. They stupid as fuck.
What are you talking about? The light nigga that played for the Nets?
No, the actor nigga that took Kim K away from Kanye. What was his name? Pete Davidson. They cut out a picture of him and put it next to Tom Brady's ex-wife.
That's funny, yeah.
And he's like, he's at it again.
He gets top-notch hoes.
That nigga is funny.
Yes, he does, man. That nigga gets some of the baddest broads. Period. Yes, he does.
Who you talking about?
Like,
yeah,
that nigga's impressive.
Competing with Drake and them.
It's a need to make a bitch laugh, nigga. You don't have to have